Remember when you thought your coilovers were more important than your spine? Or the crazy things you used to do in your lad years? Well, in today's video, let's see if aging changes a car enthusiast's mindset, sense of car style, habits, and priorities as we get older. Drop a comment if your knees hurt when you work on your car now. Part 1. The early days. We call this the high school car phase, or the early 20s car guy grind. We spent our time senior year talking about our future plans and cars we would have built, searching Google images in the computer lab instead of finishing our physics online lab. We told ourselves that instead of using that college refund to buy our supposed books to study, we would buy coilovers, an exhaust, and that sweet pair of ESR BBS wheels for our time bomb of a Honda Civic with an automatic, and of course, yip about how it wouldn't be too bad to buy a manual swap on said Accord, and that we only needed the transmission and the pedal for it all to work. Now we have finally acquired the money to be able to buy our first questionable but real mods. However, our next section, mods over maintenance. We neglected the oil leak that Grandpa Dominic warned us about when he handed us the last car before he decided your dad will now drive him around. Or how the car turns an entire 90 degrees when you let go of the steering wheel due to the last alignment of the car that was documented in 2006. That, or you put coilovers on, slammed it, and told yourself, I'll be fine. Now we get a little bit crazy. We go on to getting eBay turbos, budget coilovers, muffler deletes, and it just equals life. For $189 shipped, a free intercooler, and zip tie, you finally start contemplating getting your full turbo kit for a smooth install to make 700 horsepower. Overall, the installation takes 3 weeks, 7 crash outs, and it blew up on the first pull on the dyno. In between blowing up a couple engines and losing some fender liners from being too low, we attend the lovely local weekend meets and venture off to our favorite Waffle House at 3 a.m. to yet again talk about what's next for our builds. After all, if our money's not going into our savings accounts or health insurance, might as well put them in car parts, right? But suddenly a shift begins. I call it the mid-20s to early 30s. For the first time, your back starts to creak. It hurts after installing that diff. As you're sitting down in your clapped welded diff BMW 330 Ci, you start to realize you care more about reliability than being the loudest at a red light. Quite literally at every red light. You start appreciating stockish builds or a dailable driver, a dailable power. Then you suddenly start to look at your fuel economy. My miles per gallon does matter, and it's not smiles per gallon anymore, is it? Then you stop ignoring the warning lights. You need to fix everything, and you need to fix them now. And as you're pulling up with your blinking check engine light, you start to realize, damn, everyone here is 10 years younger than me. And then when you see people that are 10 years younger than you, start to really think to yourself, am I in the right crowd? My back hurts, they're jumping for joy. I can't even jump. And here I am with loud music that hurts my ears, loud exhausts that's actually making my ear ring at the end of this, and the exhaust fumes of a VQ burning my nose and giving me a headache at 8 a.m. in the morning for a cars and coffee meet. Then, as you're thinking about all these things, you start thinking about comfort. You've been standing way too damn long in a 1-hour car meet, waiting for the next line to go use the bathroom before you lose it. And then you think, wow, would it be quite nice to start looking at some SUVs to be very comfortable on my way home, that I can lay back and relax in with AC ventilation and cooling seats. Now, quite literally, loud cars just don't impress you anymore. You actually avoid parking by the rev bombers. And it's not hate, it's just you kind of have a mortgage now. Wait, when did we get a house? But in true car guy knowledge and power, the budget mindset shift. We start thinking again, how much horsepower per dollar can I get? And how much maintenance per mile would this one cost me? And then we start introducing ourselves into a whole nother series, an entire different monologue. Ew. Dad spec mods. Do I get all-weather tires, window tint for UV protection, and good wiper blades? You no longer judge someone for buying a Camry. You completely get it. Now the garage becomes therapy. You work on your car not just for speed, but for peace of mind. Detailing becomes a relaxing hobby. Clean builds versus the wild ones. Ooh, I think I'm talking to myself. And you start helping younger enthusiasts, teaching, sharing your tools, and offering some knowledge. Good noggin. The car world doesn't age you out, it just evolves with you. Getting older doesn't mean falling out of love with cars, it just deepens your relationship. Cars might get quieter, but the passion gets louder. Encourage community discussion. That I want to ask for you all. Comment your age and what your current build looks like. What mod do you regret the most in your younger days? And for the next video, when will I sell my project car? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and then share this with your favorite aging car guy and tag them down below. They'll love it. I'll see you guys later in the next one. Jana.